When does stadium fatigue in the Calgary market set in, if it hasn't already? Because Eric puts the story out this week.
Yeah.
And
well, no, there's stadium fatigue.
It's already there, right?
There's been stadium fatigue, I think, in Calgary for 3 seasons, particularly, on so many levels. You know, the Saddle Dome was the last of those concrete jungles that were designed and built in the late 70s, early 80s that still exist. I mean, look at all those football stadiums designed in the 70s that are all been torn down now in Pittsburgh and Cincinnati and Philadelphia. And they built the Saddle Dome at a point where it was really practical for a 5-year period. It was practical for the late 80s.
Right.
It's not practical now. And by the way, the people in Calgary know they need a new arena too.
So riddle me this, like, and Eric mentioned this, and we've talked about this. If they're going after an Olympics, doesn't that solve everyone's problem? Like, they're going to build it. Is that too late?
Well, I mean, that becomes what the timing issue is.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at history in Calgary, the Saddle Dome was designed and built and was being used 4 years prior to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Well, 4 years prior to the 2026 Olympics, it's 2022, they have to start now.
Right.
Well, they're not close to the bid process yet. You know, and when will that occur? When will that decision be made? So they don't want to be that far behind. Something has to happen now. And both sides have to get on the same page, and at the same time, what really has to happen is that there is a need in a major metropolitan area in Western Canada, in Calgary, for a multi-purpose indoor stadium. It's a no-brainer. It has to happen. So why not just build it now?
Chicken on who's paying for it.
What percentages? That's right.
Yeah. It's a game.
Totally a game.
Well, these reports that City Council of Calgary is getting is what, $2 million per report? That drives me insane.
Oh, I know. Spending $2 million to figure out whether or not you're going to bid for the Olympics.
Tell me what you think for $2 million.
But that comes from federal too, so just push it off somewhere else.
Studies keep a lot of friends happy too.
Oh yeah, that is
High five.
That is true.